guys, welcome back to the NFL Beans, where you can pop in, see what's going on in the NFL today, and then pop out. We have a few things to talk about today. The first being that the Miami Dolphins released two players to Auburn alumni. We have wide receiver Ricardo Lewis, who previously, so they signed him, I don't know when, but they released him July 25th of this year because, they didn't think he played too well. And then they signed him again, I don't know, it was like last month or something. It was pretty, it was sometime in August, I think, because they didn't have very many wide receivers. And now they have released him again. So I think that's kind of funny that they ended up releasing him twice in one off season, twice within 3 months, which is pretty cool. 2 months actually. So I mean, that's just over 1 month later, he's being released again. Alright, and also they released safety Jeremiah Dinson. Dinson was an undrafted rookie, got signed, got picked up by the Dolphins, and now they have released him. So 2 releases there for the Dolphins. And one more thing, this is something that you probably have heard about happen, and this is another thing that I'm kind of getting to mainly because I think that it could be over. So last Tuesday, it was released that Alvin Kamara had missed 4 straight days of practice. He didn't show up on Saturday, and then he hadn't showed up until that Tuesday. And so it was actually and then the Saints announced that they were going to open trade negotiations, and they started looking like they were going to trade him because a lot of stuff had been going on, and then he just didn't show up to practice. It was like, if you're not going to show up to practice, if you're basically holding out at this point, we're just going to get you out of here, get a better running back in here. And they've only got, I don't know how much, they don't have that much time until the season actually starts, so it'd be hard for them to pick up a running back at this point. But he is expected to return to practice today and tomorrow, so maybe that's why I think this could all be over. He's entering the final year in his rookie contract. They were trying to get him a new contract whenever he just decided, you know what, I'm going to hold out. Now he's coming back though, so I feel like what's going to happen is that he's not going to end up being traded because he is one of the best players in the league right now, and I don't think it'd be very smart for them just to randomly release him. So I think they're trying, well, not randomly, but I don't think it'd be a good idea for them to release him. I think they should try to keep him, rework that contract, get him staying there for another 5 or 6 years. He is insanely talented, and it would be a big loss for the Saints, and would probably knock them from the number 1 position in the NFC. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed. We didn't have much to talk about today. I did not want to talk about the Alvin Kamara thing, mainly because we don't know. Maybe they will end up. Maybe within the next week we'll hear that they traded him to a team that's needing a running back, like Washington or the Jaguars. That would be a good trade there if they traded him to the Jaguars. Maybe for, I don't know, maybe some defensive linemen. I don't know. They could make a trade there. I know Jaguars are kind of stacked up on picks right now, so I feel like the Jaguars if Alvin Kamara is going to go to a place, it's probably the Jaguars where he wants to go, because he'd be used there a lot. And they just got rid of Fournette. I have a video on that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram. You can go follow them down in the description. I also have a Patreon. I'm trying to start a podcast. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Alvin Kamara is going to be picked up? Let me know. And if he does get picked up, as you know, it will be on the daily NFL Beans. See you guys in the next one. I better see you guys in the next one.